Testing, can you hear me?
Good afternoon, and thanks for joining us. Thank you for your patience. This webinar is being recorded. For a live transcript, please click the live transcript button on the bottom of your screen and choose your preferred method. If you are a part of the BACP Entrepreneur Certificate Program, you can get credit for joining this webinar by sending an email to bacpoutreach@cityofchicago.org. Again, that email address is bacpoutreach@cityofchicago.org. So let's get started. Today's webinar is entitled Getting to Know Resources for Your Small Business. We're going to talk about this department, BACP, MBDC's programs, resources to start your business, run and grow your business, followed by questions. The Chicago Department of Business Affairs and Consumer Protection ensures a fair environment marketplace for businesses, workers, and consumers in the city of Chicago. BACP licensed businesses, public vehicles, regulate business activity, protect consumers from fraud, and enforces Chicago labor laws. A business license issued by BACP is required to conduct most business activities in Chicago. Through the Small Business Center here at City Hall, BACP issues business license and regulates industries such as retail, liquor, theater, event venues, restaurants, tobacco, mobile food vehicles, daycare centers, manufacturing facilities, motor vehicle repair shops, and many more. The SBC also issues common grants of privilege such as signs, canopies, and sidewalk cafe permits. And also provides much needed education support and information to small business owners and future entrepreneurs. BACP protects consumers from deception, fraud, and illegal business activity. BACP encourages consumers to submit complaints to 311. Our business compliance enforcement team investigates consumer complaints, inspects businesses, and issues citations where necessary. Our prosecution and adjudication division works to resolve these issues with problem businesses and handing out disciplinary proceedings after a business has failed to comply with the Chicago Municipal Code. We also promote consumer awareness through education and information. The BACP Office of Labor Standards is dedicated to promoting and enforcing Chicago labor laws. The laws that the office promotes and enforces include minimum wage, paid sick leave, wage theft, and fair work week. This office processes many complaints and conducts investigations. Neighborhood Business Development Centers, also known as MBDCs, provide grants to Chicago-based Chamber of Commerce and business support organizations to assist in the development of small business in Chicago. Also serves as a liaison between local business and the city of Chicago. To learn more about this program, please visit chicago.gov/NBDC. Chicago Business Center. There are 8 Chicago-based business service organizations located in the neighborhoods to serve as a regional hub to our small business center here at City Hall. The Chicago Business Centers provide support to startup entrepreneurs and existing business owners who need help with the following assistance: obtaining a business license, public way use permit, and city resource support. I'll give you some time to check out the map. Resources to start your business. We're going to go over entrepreneur counseling, legal resources, business registration, financial resources, final location, and your neighborhood resources. The BACP Entrepreneur Certificate Program is a free and optional program available to attendees of the Free Business Education Workshop and Webinar Series. For more program details, please visit chicago.gov/business education. Illinois Small Business Development Center, also known as SBDC, is located throughout the state. SBDCs provide information, confidential business guidance, training, and other resources to startup and existing small businesses. Services include one-on-one business advice, management assistance, and assistance with development of business plans. Located at the following NBDC's delegate agencies: the Women's Business Development Center, Chicagoland CC, Little Village, CC also meaning Chamber of Commerce, Bethel New Life, Greater Inglewood, and the Greater Southwest Development. SCORE Chicago, the Service Corps of Retired Executives, is a national nonprofit association dedicated to helping small businesses get off the ground, grow, and achieve their goals through education and mentorship, and is supported by the SBA. SCORE provides advice for small business loans, starting a business, drafting a business plan, and free management counseling. Located at 500 West Madison Street in Chicago, Illinois. To reach SCORE, you can find them on their website at chicago.score.org, or you can send them an email to info@scorechicago.org. Again, that email address is info@scorechicago.org. Business registration. Cook County Clerk assumed names for sole proprietors or general partnerships. If you're using an assumed name, then obtain an assumed name certificate. The Illinois Secretary of State file numbers for limited liability partnership, corporations, limited liability corporations, or nonprofits. When registering a new legal entity, you will be provided with a file number. Internal Revenue Service. For any type of legal entity, an employer identification number, or EIN, is required to file and pay taxes. The Illinois Department of Revenue account ID number for any type of legal entity. If conducting business in Illinois, then you must obtain the certificate. Financial resources. Small business opportunity centers prepare you for borrowing and matching you with the right lenders. This is a part of the NBDC program. Current list of small business opportunity centers. Again, it's the Greater Inglewood, Greater Southwest Development Corp., Little Village Chamber of Commerce, Polish American Chamber of Commerce, Puerto Rican Cultural Center, Rogers Park Business Alliance, West Humboldt Park Family and Community Development, Westtown Chamber of Commerce, and Williams Business Development Center. The Chicago Microlending Institute, Allies for Community Business, offers loans from $300 to $1 million. These loans can be used for working capital, to purchase inventory, for equipment and other hard assets, for short-term business training, for promotions and advertising, to retire existing business debt, or for the purchase of an existing business. The Women's Development Center give out loans from $1,000 to $75,000 are available for new and existing small businesses in the state of Illinois and target towards businesses in low to moderate income communities. For more information, please visit wbdc.org/entrepreneur programs access to capital. I'll leave this here so you guys can probably write. Economic Recovery Program. The Chicago Recovery Plan is the city's plans to amplify once-in-a-generation federal funding. The Department of Business Affairs and Consumer Protection is responsible for distributing CRP funds to support the economic recovery of Chicago. BACP is focusing on 3 core areas: small business support, nonprofit, and food equity. For more details, visit chicago.gov/BACP recovery plan or email BACP economic recovery at cityofchicago.org. I'll give you some time to jot that email down. We're going to take a break right here for like 2 minutes. If you are part of the BACP Entrepreneur Certificate Program, you can get credit for joining this webinar by sending an email to bacpoutreach@cityofchicago.org. Again, our email address is bacpoutreach@cityofchicago.org. If you would like me to go back to any of the previous slides, just say so in the chat and I can go back if you would want it an email address or a website for what we've discussed so far. This webinar is being recorded, so we are not going to email this deck out, but we are recording it. And you can view it on youtube.com/Chicago BACP. You can join the BACP Entrepreneur Certificate Program by sending an email to bacpoutreach@cityofchicago.org. There's a question here. How do you know whether or not you've been accepted into the program? Which program are you speaking of? Are you speaking of the BACP Entrepreneur Certificate Program or some of these other programs that I mentioned? When we mention that these businesses can help you, we're saying that they can help you develop a business plan, which is required by most lenders. They can also help you with business management, basically how to maintain and organize your business and how to deal with employees. And they also have information on how to obtain capital. My name is Stella. And yes, you will receive credit for today's webinar as long as you send us an email. And yes, I will put that in the chat. So once you send the email saying that you would like to participate in the program, we always email you back. Even when you request credit for a webinar that you attended, we always email you back. It may take a week because we're generally a week behind because there's so many participants, but you will definitely get an email back notifying you of where you are in the program. All right, let's keep going. Neighborhood resources, special service areas, also known as SSAs, are geographically districts that fund expanded programs and services within a city designated area. Before contacting an SSA provider, first check if your business is within that district. The SSA providers can support services including public property, beautification and maintenance, safety, building rehab rebates, and district marketing, and much more. The Local Industry Retention Initiative Council is an agency that are city contracted nonprofits that provide economic development service to companies located in and around industrial corridors. They can help you with information about a particular industrial corridor, neighborhood, or business industry. City-related issues for small business, connecting you to financial resources, business-to-business networking resources, and employment and workforce development assistance. Your alderman office. Aldermen and their staff provides assistance to business interested in doing business in their community. They can guide you through the business process and zoning and planning process. Aldermen also connect businesses with local resources that are available in the space, business and community organizations, and market opportunities in their ward. Your Chicago Public Library. The Harold Washington Library Center has a small business expert on hand to assist you. Additionally, your local branch of the Chicago Public Library is an excellent place to begin your business research. With a Chicago Public Library card, you can also have access to these resources online by visiting www.chicagopubliclibrary.org. The library also provides access to many specialized business databases, including one for business plans. Resources to run your business. We're going to discuss business licensing, how to apply for a business license, license zoning and inspections, business education, hiring and training resources, and permitting. About BACP, business license requirement. Most businesses operating in Chicago are required to have a City of Chicago business license. To your right of your screen, you will see a sample of a business license. Business license exemptions. Some business licensed by the state of Illinois are exempt from having this certificate, such as doctors, attorneys, architects, and certified accountants. Trade licenses are issued by the Department of Buildings. So we're talking about your contractors, electricians, plumbers, and carpenters. How to apply for a business license. Online, via our Chicago Business Direct site, you will go to chicago.gov/small business and click apply for a business license. You can do this anytime, and they are processed during business hours. Your in-person application can be done here at City Hall on the 8th floor in room 800, located at 121 North LaSalle. Walk-in schedule is Monday through Friday, 8:30 to 4:30. For further assistance, you can call 312-74-GO-BIZ, or that number is also 312-744-6249, Monday through Friday, 8 to 5 p.m. Our business education webinars. We offer these business education webinars every Wednesday and Friday via Zoom. Class topics focus on startup operations, financing, marketing, social media, and much more. To learn more about our upcoming programs, please visit chicago.gov/business education. Our Small Business Expo. BACP hosts a series of small business expos. The expos provide business owners and entrepreneurs a forum to get expert advice, connect with industry experts, and government agencies. The expos are part of the city's efforts to support neighborhood businesses and economic development. The Entrepreneur Certificate Program. BACP Entrepreneur Certificate Program is a free and optional program available to attendees of the free Business Education Workshop webinar series. Again, to learn more about this program, please visit chicago.gov/business education. I see I have some questions. Let's stop the deck and let's see.
Yeah, we both came from like
Does that mean I need a business license and a contractor's license? Let's go back. Let's see what it said. So that's considered a trade license. So you would have to go to the Department of Buildings, which is located here in City Hall.
But
permitting. Builders permit, which is Department of Buildings. A building permit is required for new building construction, renovations, the installation of heating and cooling units, or any other plumbing or electrical work. If construction is necessary, you need to apply for building permits through the Department of Buildings, which is also located here in City Hall. Public way use permits. The Public Way Use Unit issues permits to business owners who have any items such as signs, canopies, awnings, benches, sidewalk cafes, etc. There are many different types of public way use, and the process to obtain a permit requires city council approval. Loading zones, CDOT. Loading zones are designated areas in the parking lane for the loading and unloading of deliveries to buildings. These zones are for commercial vehicles or vehicles that have a valid non-commercial loading zone permit. So again, to obtain that permit, you must visit you must visit CDOT. What about a free look? Now let's stop for some questions. I'm getting a lot of questions, which is great.
Landlord was like, okay. It has happened to a couple, so.
Does Chicago require inspections for what? If you're opening a brick and mortar, most businesses we do require inspections for all businesses. So, and that's when the Department of Buildings comes out. You work from home, the city offers a work from home. We have a work from home license. So I would encourage you to visit us here in room 800 and speak with a counselor, an advisor. Or also known as a small business consultant, Monday through Friday, 8:30 to 4:30. Oh, it's moving so fast. Wait. My business is on the edge of great success, but this success is not reflected on my bank statement. Therefore, I'm unable to bridge a loan. Do you have any suggestions in this matter? Do you know any of available grants? I would like to recommend that you reach out to our partners at CIBC Bank. They partner with us as part of our entrepreneur certificate program and helping entrepreneurs get loans. I believe she will probably be a great resource for you. So again, that's CIBC Bank. And if you send me an email, I can actually send you the direct contact. So send me an email to bacpoutreach@cityofchicago.org. Again, bacpoutreach@cityofchicago.org. So I can send you the direct contact for our partner at CIBC Bank. Chicago, it is required here in Chicago. As far as for heating and cooling on contract work, it is required. It does require an inspection. That's when the Department of Buildings comes in. So if you can go to the city website and go to the Department of Buildings homepage, you should see that information there. I have two separate businesses. Is it necessary to have two BACP certificates for each? Let's see. That's a really good question. I would suggest that you call our Small Business Center to get clarification on that. Let me give you that number. That is 312-74-GO-BIZ. That's 7.4, go biz and speak to a business consultant for clarity on that. Do you all assist with minority and women business owned certifications? I think your option there would be to reach out to the women business. Let me find that slide for you. With the Women Business Development Center. They are a great resource for minority and women-owned businesses. Let's go back to that slide. Right there. So there's the email address. So you might want to reach out to them. I think that is where you need to go. I know for a fact that's where you need to go. Resources to grow. Opportunities, city contract opportunities. The Department of Procurement Services is the contracting, certification, and compliance authority for the city of Chicago. There are also a good resources for minority-owned businesses, veteran-owned business, and women-owned businesses. And they're also located here in City Hall on the 8th floor. That again, that's the Department of Procurement Services. Business resources, Goldman Sachs 10,000 small businesses. You will gain practical business skills to help take your business to the next level. They offer professional workshops. You will learn from some of the brightest minds in business, learn about access to financial capital, and build a powerful network of professional support.
Yeah, okay.
If accepted, program tuition will not be a cost to you. The requirement owner or co-owner of a business that has been in operation for at least 2 years. Business has a minimum of 150,000 to 8 million in revenue and employs at least 4 full-time employees. To learn more about this program, please visit www.10ksbchicago.com. Their phone number is 312-553-3127. Business resources. University of Chicago Pulaski Center. They offer workshop, business education courses, and incubator accelerators. Northwestern Kellogg School of Business will engage a select cohort of 15 or 17 minority-owned and other businesses that hire a specific percentage of employees from Chicago's under-resourced neighborhood. The DePaul University Coleman Entrepreneurship, Women in Entrepreneurship Institute, and the Coleman Mentorship Program. The Women's Business Development Center, I believe someone asked about this. The Women's Business Development Center, Scale Up is an intensive 8-week seminar that gives established businesses the tools to grow. Each week, the class dives into different sides of the business, giving owners the opportunity to review, learn, and push themselves to the next level. You must be in business for more than 2 years, made about $50,000 in revenue last year, have 2 or more employees, and are working on the business full time. You missed the slide. Okay, I can go back to that. Give me a second. I guess I can do it now because we're done. So I think you was looking for the slide of your neighborhood business development center. So let's go back. Is that it? Nope. Is this the slide? No, I think it's one more. This slide right here, Illinois Small Business Development Center. It's at the bottom. Yes, I can go back to the last slide. Give me 1 second. Okay, I hope you got it. So now I have a request to go back to the last slide. Is this the one you wanted, the Women's Business Development Center? Any more questions? You said prior to that, so it's not this one? This one? Business resources? Okay. Oh, the questions are coming in. Someone had a question. Do you know if any businesses that assist with, yes, SCORE, reach out to SCORE Chicago. Then they can lead you in the right direction. Do we get this email to us once we? Unfortunately, no, but we do post this on our YouTube page. So you can visit youtube.com/Chicago BACP to see this webinar and other webinars that we've offered in the past. I can hear you, but the question. Okay, we already answered that question. Can BACP assist in setting up an LLC? All we're going to do is direct you to the state. Let me go back. I think that was on one of the slides because that's who issues the LLCs.
You could
Right.
also reach out to SCORE. They will help you with forming your entity and other Chicago business centers.
What is the cost to obtain a business license? I believe it varies, right, Geraldine, by the type of business that you're opening?
Right. It depends on your business activity. If you go on BACP's website, which is www.chicago.gov/BACP and click on business licensing, you will see the business licensing list, and that is determined by your business activity. You could also call 312-74-GO-BIZ or come down to City Hall on the 8th floor and meet with a business consultant, and they help walk you through that process to determine what business license you will need.
Let's see if we have any more questions. So again, if you would like to receive, okay, wait, nope. I am a virtual home tax business, and this is my first year as an EFIN holder. Do I need my business license?
Again, I
Yeah.
would contact 312-74-GO-BIZ or come down to meet with a business consultant since you are doing an office in your home. But I would definitely reach out to the Small Business Center on that.
Are the business resources listed by the universities free? Hold on, what slide was that? Geraldine, do you know if these are offered free by the universities? The one at DePaul and Northwestern?
I believe most of them are free, but there may be some programs that do have a minimal fee. You would have to reach out to each individual center. The Small Business Center physical address is 121 North LaSalle, which is at City Hall, the 8th floor, room 800.
Yes, it's right. YouTube.com/Chicago BACP. How many webinars do you have to attend for the Entrepreneur Certificate Program 9? You must complete a total of 9 webinars. And then from there, we would direct you to our partners at CIBC Bank. Okay, did you say call SCORE regarding website help? Yes, I would reach out to SCORE, most definitely. SCORE Chicago.
We also have recorded webinars that we've had in the past. We have one on how to set up a website that was a 2.5-hour interactive step-by-step. And you could see that webinar recording at www.youtube.com/Chicago BACP.
Just getting one more time.
Yeah, it was a great webinar, Ebony. You'll be able to go step by step.
Again, our address here for the Small Business Center is 121 North LaSalle here at City Hall, room 800. Their hours are 8:30 to 4:30. And I think we're done, Geraldine. This will be our last webinar of the year for 2022. We'll see you again on January 6th of 2023. That is going to be a great webinar presented by Allies for Community Business on basically business financials, obtaining capital and getting access to grants. And it's going to be a really great webinar. To sign up, you can sign up now. Please visit chicago.gov/business education. Again, that website is chicago.gov/business education. And to receive credit for today's webinar, please send an email to BACPoutreach@cityofchicago.org. That email will come directly to me and my coworker, Ms. Geraldine. So if you have any questions, please send us an email, or you need credit for today's webinar, please send us an email. And we will see you next year, and happy holidays.
Happy holidays. Thank you, everyone.